think I must have fallen into a parallel universe. I'm playing a next-gen first-person shooter that isn't set in World War II, modern military combat, or has bloody zombies in it. And EA published it, with Battlefield Hardline. Set in various gritty, drug-filled, infested shitholes of the US, Battlefield Hardline sees you adorning the nightstick of Nick Mendoza, a by-the-rules cop who can't go 5 minutes without being reminded what a scumbag his father was, for some reason. But Nick is embroiled in a drug story that contains more twists than a scoliosis breakdancing tournament. Not really, it's your stereotypical usual cop story, except the cops who'll eventually stab you in the back couldn't be more obvious in the story if they had giant neon signs over their head saying, "I'm the bastard." But as single player games go, it's pretty well polished and does the job extremely well. It's the first video game in history that allows you to grope a Chinese woman who's been shot. So even more great innovation from EA there.
Fuck off!
Oh, and your AI cop buddy in single player tends to be so bloody thick they make the police academy look like Columbo. Luckily, they seem to have the same ability as Ellie from The Last of Us, where they'll run around all over the shop in stealth segments, clearly in front of the enemy, while they completely ignore them. Of course no one buys a Battlefield game for its single player missions. That's just stupid. That's only there to give you something to do if your internet goes down. It's the multiplayer we're all here for. And what better way to get you pumped up with exciting modes such as a Counter-Strike inspired rescue mode, Blood Money, I don't know what that is, and Hotwire mode, which is essentially King of the Hill with constantly moving targets. But I get why the thieves want to steal cars, but why are the cars stealing cars to stop the thieves from stealing them? How far does this rabbit hole of corruption go? Oh, and let's not forget the much-hyped heist mode, where using stealth tactics and a well-organised squad, you break into a well-camped area and retrieve your ill-gotten gains. Well, you would do if it wasn't for the fact you're dumped on a team with irrepressible dipshits who run around the map thinking it's team deathmatch and run through your team lives like a weeaboo in a Pocky factory. There also actually is a team deathmatch mode, but if you still got your rocks from playing something as vanilla as Team Deathmatch in 2015, then you seriously need to fuck off back to Quake 3, Grandad. And if Visceral Games gave us any more bloody Easter eggs in multiplayer, we'd have diabetes. Yes, we know you made Dead Space. Stop constantly pointing it out. EA also seem to be the innovators of bringing console multiplayer in line with PC gaming as well. Battlefield 4 finally introduced large-scale maps and 64-player matches, but Hardline now introduces, for the first time in a console FPS, to spray custom tags. So whether you want to stick Doge all around, or slap your penis in an elevator, the world's your oyster. Yes, I know the PC Master Race is scoffing right now, as we've only just had this implemented. But we'll see who has a laugh when we have customisable hats sometime in 2030. But overall, alright we've had the gritty LA cop thing in games before, like with the third Call of Juarez game, and this really is just Battlefield 4 with a different coat of paint. But to take the context out of military combat for once, just makes it feel rather refreshing. Dare I even say, original. But Battlefield Hardline is definitely worth copping a feel of. Yeah, I'm sorry, that did look funnier on paper. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button below and be first to see future gaming videos and reviews such as this. And why not check out some of my other recent reviews below? But thanks for watching, peoples!